wish you could be me now. Light them candles, get the mood right, the seance on. Put the hex on you, that's right, it's next on you. I can't believe my sights, I can't believe you right. You put a hold on me, just like a heroin clutch. That must mean, oh, you love me so much. Nah, they using you, so abusing you. Bet they won't pay for your bail when you up in that jail. And your commissary beat on the low, no dough, you putting that work in. Now they steady jerking. I'm super free, I'm so 120, yummy. Nowadays, niggas talking about they drippy, but they bummy. Should I just style on them, get stupid, wild on them, flex? What's next? I can show you way better than I can tell you. And I smelled you from a mile away. I smoke a pound a day. What's your life like? Better make that price right. Keep it nice forever, juicy like them platinum treasures. Save the cup for the featherweights. We doing this so heavyweight. Get the cheddar lucini, that guap, stack it to the top, 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 stack it to the top. Come on, cash, money, we move on up. I got that mask on, ready to pull a fast one. Can't see me now, wish you could be me now. Can't see me now, wish you could be me now. It's so evident, the world revolves around dead presidents or racist Gucci in the land of the Lucci. Absolute. Got me loopy. First night Caesar groupie. Took a gram to an eighth. Half of onions on the plate. All right. We ain't gonna go there. We chilling out. It's a nice Thursday night. After our jobs, I'm petty y'all. I got my man Big Freeze in the building. He's up in the Big D holding it down. What's going down?
We here all the way live, baby. I'm up in that gas station right now, though.
All right.
I gotta get gassed up. Gotta get gassed up for the show.
Gotta get gassed up. That's right. You can't be on E. Never on E. Never on E.
Empty.
Right? Remember that? Never on E. Never ever empty. Yeah, man.
You gotta remake that.
What's that, Grace?
That never on E. Put your hype beat behind it, like you know how they be doing nowadays. Heavy bass, and just get.
Yeah, we got
empty. Never on. You know what I mean? That should go. Ooh, that should go hard.
Yeah, we got to put that back out, or my boy SB gonna have to blaze that out. Never on E, never ever empty. But yeah, we gonna get back on that PNB Rock. We got a little update for that, you know.
Let's talk about
PNB Rock situation, man.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. It's coming out. It's coming out, Big Freeze, man. They saying, you know, shoot, he was the first one to drop the location. Yeah, he was in the back of Roscoe's, and I guess he put up a post before his lady did.
Right.
See, talk to me.
These young cats ain't street smart. That's what it come down to. They ain't street smart. Why would you drop your location?
He's promoting. They saying he's promoting. You know, I'm from the devil's advocate.
Nah, you don't promote like that unless you have he out there eating
security.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, right. All that. Oh, that don't make no sense. Hey, how you doing?
So
all right.
So basically, what you're saying is that was a foolish move.
That's exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Okay. Well, being a man, I think he should have been in charge as far as letting his lady know, hey, that ain't the move to do it. But being that he did it, that probably gave her the okay, I would assume.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, so everybody's getting down on, you know, I didn't like that everybody, like right, you know, right here, you see Takashi, right? Now, of course, Whack 100 checked them, but, you know, that's a little far too late. First of all, you know, you already know my position with Whack 100. He shouldn't even be working with this fool. But that's not here nor there. We're talking about PNB Rock, and here it is. Takashi even got in, you know, Takashi started, you know, saying some things, and that wasn't right, you know. See there, see PNB Rock girlfriend posted their location just to show the media he took her out on the date. Social media had rotted your brains and may have cost him his life. I hope he makes it and ends contact with her.
People put too much. People put too much information on the social media. You know that. Hey, when people know you got bread like that, and you got the jury and all that shit. You know, it's some wolves out here. There's a lot of wolves out here, and they know where you at. They coming to take it. You know, and that's you got to be street smart. A lot of these cats ain't street smart. That's what it come down to.
Yeah. And then
Just
you got these other people. Go ahead.
you know,
My bad.
just cause you got a little, got you some bread or something like that, man, you still got to stay on point because that's gonna make you more of a target.
Hmm.
And that's what it come down to. Don't
Yeah, and
make it,
that's
don't make yourself an easy target.
target. Yeah. Yep.
Shit. Yeah,
And it's
you
cool you said that because that's what Ice T saying. Yep.
exactly.
Ice T was
Yeah.
saying that don't come out to Cali, and he was saying this even before this. That's one thing I can say about Ice. He's
Right,
been
right,
warning,
right.
he's been warning cats for a minute. It's just sad we even got to do that. Don't you think, Big Freeze?
Oh yeah, 100%. It don't make
That's
no sense. And then the thing is, it's happening every week, damn near. Seem like
Oh, then you just
all the
have Sauce
time.
Walker. Remember Sauce Walker, that
Yeah.
murder that he claimed that he was involved in, regardless he was involved in it or not. You had two black on black crimes in what span of a couple of days.
Right. Involving
Span of a couple of
rappers.
days, man, and people pumping their
Involving
chest
rappers.
out like that's a big badge of honor for Cali. Yeah, we get busy in Cali. Like that's ultra embarrassing, don't you think? Like
I
that shows you
I
uncivilized.
yeah, I never understood that. I guess everybody want to show they got big balls, or even if they soft as hell, they want to appear that they got that from because of what city they from.
Mm.
Just cause you from LA don't make it hard.
And game, I ain't going front. Game, be trying to warn these rappers too. Come out here. In fact, I forget which album offhand, but Game even says it in one of his raps. You better watch yourself at Roscoe's. Oh yeah, do your research.
hmm
Yeah, so it's just
I've
overall
been,
sad, man.
yeah. See, I've been out that way.
Uh-huh.
I've been over there, by Roscoe's and all that. I've been in Compton. Shit, slept overnight in Compton. Shit,
Yeah.
right next to the little Mexican spot. And all I heard all night was people, either doing donuts or gunshots all night.
What?
All night. Yeah.
Now this is one thing I didn't like, man. Kodak Black, man, he jumped out the window with this once again. 'Cause remember, he did that with the Nipsey Hussle thing. I didn't really like, man. That rubbed me real wrong way. But he came at the baby mother, man. Like, jumping the gun. Like, I'm quite sure he probably didn't know. Even if he did know, PNB Rock put a location out first. So why was you blaming his baby mother when you should be looking at him?
Yeah.
If you
That
want to, if you
see
want to talk about that,
see what it come down to is a lot of it just happened so fast. A lot of cats didn't, that's all they seen. First thing they
jump.
seen is she put that out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they
Yeah.
jumping the gun, and this goes to all the bloggers, all the press. They put that bad narrative out, and that wasn't true, man. Well, bottom line is, look at that little girl, man. He ain't got his daughter now, but then his other daughter, who's even younger, not gonna really know her dad. Like
Right,
you
right.
talking about
True that.
these are traumatic situations, man. Remember,
Yeah,
I
it
grew up with
is.
a kid. His father got murdered, and he wasn't even with his pops, but his father got murdered probably about 8 years old. And when I connected with him, he was about 12, and man, that messed his whole life up all through growing up.
Right, right,
So,
right. Yeah.
people don't understand, man. And I get it. People got beef, but this wasn't a beef, man. This is over some trinkets, man. Some trinkets that you get out there and work a 9 to 5 that you could grab, you could attain for yourself. It really, it's not about the trinkets. Because remember, we broke it down with what you gonna get from that jewelry. Because you pawned it and everything, and then God forbid you catch a case. That's not even gonna hold your lawyer. That's not even gonna get a retainer with a lawyer,
hmm Right.
man.
I feel you 100%.
Shit.
100.
You ever see how much a murder case a lawyer costs, Freeze? You talking about
Yeah.
easy 25.
hmm
Easy. And that's not even counting the private investigators you're gonna have to hire. That's gonna have to get this film from this and talk to this one and that one because your lawyer can't talk to them. It's man
Right, 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 right.
over
hmm
what? Some jealousy, emotional bull crap because you feel somebody's doing prosperous and your life is not going good. That's not right, man. That's
Oh
not
yeah,
right at
yeah.
all.
I feel you.
Man, look at this. This is our future here, man. This is, come on, man. L Cool J had beef with
Cool
who was that?
Modi.
Kumo D, Ice T. They was in the same clubs. They came around one another. It wasn't no craziness. It wasn't like they was punks or anything.
but it's a level of respect, humanity, man. Like we out the ballpark with this, man. This, look at
Oh
those two
yeah,
rappers.
I mean,
That's the future. Pop Smoke, man. He could have been the next goddamn 50. He was doing
right,
Atlanta.
right. Yeah, yeah. There, there you had cats like Young Dolph, who was on had a big wave going on.
Yeah,
Nipsey Hussle. So imagine all the stuff he could have taught this generation, because he was on a
yeah.
whole nother level of thinking.
Oh yeah.
And he was putting shit in motion. You
Yep.
know, and they took him out. You know what I mean? You
And you
took
know
out
what?
when they took out Nipsey, they took out a jewel, a real jewel,
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah. Oh yeah. He didn't even
not
get started
nobody
though.
else,
He
huh?
didn't get started. Nipsey really didn't even get started the way you could tell his momentum would have been. Yeah, he was setting up a lot of
But
stuff online and all that freeze, connecting with his store when you brought his merchandise. Oh yeah, he would have if he would have still been able to live. Yeah, things would have
yeah,
definitely
because
yeah.
he was trying to teach technology and all that stuff to
Oh
the
yeah.
youth,
He
opening up
he was
the youth the center, so people
hmm
can learn these things to keep up with the rest of the with everybody else.
and not
Silicon
to
Valley, you
not to
know,
mention
he was
it's funny
teaching
you
people
brought
about Bitcoin before it was popular. You know
yes,
what I
yes.
mean?
And I think
You
if
know,
he would still be alive, he would have bridged that gap with the descent with African Americans with Africans. 'Cause remember, he went to Africa and he seen, you know what I mean? He would have been that right one to put in position for that.
right, right, right. But see,
Yeah.
but I mean, I understand that it was more to that case than what we know for real. That I believe that was part of that COINTEL, pro type of thing. But I
Uh
ain't even gonna get into that. But
huh.
at the end of the day, at, at the end of the day, we doing a lot of shit our own, and we selling each other out, for $1. But back to the PNB Rock, yeah, both of them was on some young dumb shit. At the end of the day, she
Yeah.
was clout. She was proud. She was on some clout. Trying to get some clout, and I don't know what he was thinking about dropping his location. I have no
But yeah,
idea.
but you cannot. I'm just saying, my humble opinion, Big Freeze. You can't blame her because she's seeing her man post. Think about it.
Right?
You seen your man
Yeah.
post. That's like you see me smoking a cigarette in an establishment. That automatically makes you think you could do that.
And
You know?
that's why I said for her it was
Peace,
more of
cat.
a clout
Peace
thing.
out the
But
dog. Peace
How
be
you
free.
doing?
Good. How are you
hey,
guys?
all
Doing
right,
all
all
right.
right, all right.
All right.
Who we got
Yeah,
on the
we.
line? I can't see. I'm driving.
Oh,
Yeah, this.
Empress.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
up, Empress? Empress
How
Cat.
you doing, D Freeze? How you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm smooth. I'm smooth. How
That's
you
what's
doing?
up.
Yeah.
Doing well. Thank you for asking.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
We're talking
good.
about the
Yeah.
PNB Rock situation. How you feel about that?
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna follow up and see what you guys were on, and then I could just jump in when y'all
Yeah.
finish.
So basically, we talking about a PNB Rock, how his girl dropped the location. But
Hmm.
come to find out, he dropped the location
First.
first.
Yes.
And
Right.
what happened is some people came up there to rob him, and they killed him at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in L.A.
Right.
So we basically that's what we talking about right now. So what
Right.
you think about that situation?
I think that he should have made a better judgment. I feel like he knew the area and the particular restaurant that they chose to eat at. And I
Uh,
just feel like he should have made better judgment, to be honest.
Yep.
I
right,
just
right.
mhm.
Because I mean, had he not had neither one of them dropped their location, he'll probably be alive today. He could have went in, did what he had to do, and leave out, unless people was already on him, already
And
knew
that's
where he
what.
was at.
That's what. That's what I
Right.
want to. That's what I want to get at because he was beefing. There's some video earlier that day. He's in the car. I'm not sure if it was that exact day, but it must have been sometime soon. He's in a vehicle with a female, right? His baby mother, girlfriend, whatever,
Mhm.
and he's arguing with this guy online. And the guy's saying, drop your location, where you at, let's get up. So who's to know, But you already know they going to definitely the Alphabet Boys are going to go after that guy, whoever he is. He's like another artist or something like that.
Okay,
But
but this is another question. If you have beef with somebody and you with your girl, why would you drop your location? Because you putting
but
her life in danger too. If they
exactly.
do
But
pull up, he probably thinking they
Hmm.
ain't gonna really pull up for real.
that's what
But
I'm trying to get to. They was laughing. They taunting the guy. They taunting one another, right?
right,
PNB Rock and the guy online. They taunting one another. You hear the
Right.
girl in the background. She's laughing at him. So they dropped the location. I'm not saying that they
Hmm.
dropped him for that specific guy, but that was their mistake. And like I
see,
Correct.
said,
that was a
they
level of
got
arrogance.
exactly. So
If they
I don't
if
know the
they
backstory to it, but like I said, at the end of the day, he's not here. She's still alive. The baby mother, she got to live with the fact that they were slipping on somebody. Somebody, I guess,
yeah,
took them up on their offer. I'll send you the video just to show you, see what I'm talking about. Catfish.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that was like I said, but it's sad overall. I done had beef with motherfuckers. I'm probably sure y'all did. You ain't got to kill a motherfucker. You can beat their ass and keep it moving, right?
It
right,
really is. Right. Right.
Yeah. Come
And
on,
that's
man.
that's what that's why I feel like it was more to it because it's like, are we at a point where I'm talking about as a people where we can't, if we work, especially if we work hard for what we have, as far as like if you may have a nice car or you may have nice attire.
mhm,
So are we, I mean, is that a problem if we choose to be around our own people and we choose to step out just to grab something to eat? Do we have to feel like we may lose our life? Like, is that what it's coming to?
Yeah. Yep.
right,
You
yeah,
That's
know?
what it
yeah,
is.
and I feel you on that.
You
I
gotta
feel
have
you on that.
security. You said security with you. That's
Yeah, especially
But
if you walk
and
around
see,
with jewelry and stuff like that.
you say that, Dr. Giles, that we gotta have security, but when you have Caucasians step out they're millionaires and they
hmm
can go to a restaurant and sit down with their wife and enjoy a nice elegant meal, and they don't have
hmm
to worry about stepping out of the restaurant and being robbed or killed. That's
Yep.
the
Yeah,
issue.
Yeah, but
I
we
feel
no,
you
you
on that.
you totally right about that, Empress. But we got to look in that mirror. We as a people, and that, and that's a slippery slope because I feel the same way you say, and because I had to look in the mirror myself, right, Empress, and I had to realize, like, not that I've been away, but my living quarters is
Hmm.
not in the hood, and
Right,
it's been
right.
like that soon as since I've been able to move out. I've had places here and there, but shit, I'm more comfortable, as they say, and some people take
Right.
it the wrong way, but shit, I'm up in the suburbs for a reason.
Exactly.
Right,
And
right.
see, right, and see that shouldn't be that you feel like you could leave your door unlocked. You could leave your
Yeah,
door unlocked. You could have your kids playing out in the backyard where you could just sit down, relax, or maybe take a nap. You don't have to worry about, okay, with them, it's going to be a gunshot, or do I have to worry about my kid? You know what I'm saying? Like
oh
it
shit, did I,
shouldn't
I
be
left my
that
garage open? Are they gonna run up in my house? You know what I mean?
way.
Things
Right.
like that. Yeah,
Like how do we come to that point with our own people that we have to worry about that with our own people?
shit, like Free
Right.
said, greed.
I tell you what. I tell you what. I Before you got on, I was just telling Giles I'm at the gas station, right? I said I'm gonna get
Mhm.
some gas out here because I live in Detroit. And one
Right,
thing we know
right,
about Detroit, you don't go to the gas station at night, right? Not in the hood.
exactly,
So I
Tell them
just,
exactly.
why. Tell them why. I don't know why. Tell me why.
because if the gas stations out here in the city, you, is known for carjackings and things like that at
Right.
night.
Are you
People
are you
got into murder.
serious?
Yeah.
In
So
Detroit, yeah.
you don't go to the gas station at night. You better go
That's
across 8 miles somewhere,
Right.
not in the city.
so your own
Yeah.
people will rob you.
I,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
People, like I
I
said,
got a homeboy
people
from
hungry.
Detroit.
It's wolves out
Hmm.
here. It's wolves out here. One thing, especially since everything, the price of everything went up. It's people hungry out here. And I mean, and the thing about it's been like that before all this shit went up. You
Right.
know, shit. I drive. A nice vehicle. People see this vehicle, they want to come up. Shit.
Damn.
It's all types of shit. And people can just do it just because they in a mood. Shit, I don't know. People do shit for all types of reasons.
just
But
just
yeah,
because they in the mood.
hey,
isn't
hey,
that crazy though, man? That pisses me off, man. Because you said something, man, that we were chopping it up, and you was telling me how back in the days, doctors, lawyers, they didn't have to go to the suburbs or leave their neighborhood. They stayed there, and they was championed by their community. You know what I mean? You was able to
right,
run down the street, and there was a local doctor that can help you out if something happened. Now we
yeah,
gotta run for the hills if we get some money. Then you call the people sellouts. That don't make no sense.
Mm.
yeah. Then like me personally, I feel comfortable in my area. I'm comfortable, but I'm
Right.
not dumb
Right.
enough to go to the gas station at night.
Right.
So
Like
that's not
Exactly.
so then
I
that's
don't
not
I don't
comfortable. That's not
e-
comfortable.
even
And
right
see,
even though
that's called moving smart. That's how you
yeah,
move smart.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you think that's comfortable, Empress?
I do. I
Well,
But
do.
he can't go to the gas station. He just said it. He feels uncomfortable going to the gas station at night. And this is see,
well,
we as people we
But see,
accepted the BS so much. Because I've seen that how I used to grow up. I
but
grew up
first
in the
of
crack
all,
era in
I
the Bronx. It was go ahead.
okay.
see,
I know. Okay,
you have to
go
know
ahead.
too. You have to know too. Like, what's his convenience?
What do you
Is
mean convenience?
as far as like going to the gas station to get gas? Is it in the morning or the afternoon or evening, or is it at night? What's his convenience? What's your
Shit,
convenience?
right now it's 12:45 over here. Right,
Uh
At
huh.
night.
I'm not about to go to the gas station by my house.
But
Not at this
But
do you
time.
pay
need
your
to? Do you need
Huh?
to?
yeah,
Do I need? Yeah, hell yeah, I needed to. Cause I'm
yeah.
Oh,
driving. I'm driving
okay.
home from work. See, I work about 30-40 minutes away from my house, so
Okay, okay.
I'm far out. But it's a gas station right up the street from my job, right?
So if mhm.
But when I come in my area, it's what 5 gas stations right in around the block. Five. It's one way, and it's four. It's on the other side of the block.
Uh
So why you
huh.
don't go there?
Huh?
Right, right.
The
So why you don't
Because
go there when you come off of work?
I'm street smart. So listen.
No, cause
Like
oh,
this
so you don't get up in the evening. I'm sorry, you don't get up in the
no, I get
evening.
off. This time I get off right now. I just
Oh,
got
okay.
off
I
work.
got
I'm
you. I
driving
got
home
you.
now. Yep.
Yeah,
so
I
you
got
what?
You
you.
see, I ain't like I'm in a baller vehicle or nothing, but I drive a 2019 Nissan Pathfinder Platinum, so
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
it's
that's
fully
nice.
loaded. So somebody
Right.
else that's hungry, they gonna see this, be like, oh, I'm about to come up off him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
foreign. That's a
Yeah,
foreign.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I ain't gonna put myself in no position where I'm gonna catch a case or somebody else catch a case.
But
So
what
I just
about
Yeah.
where you getting gas at now? You said you was getting gas. Where's it at? In a
well,
different
I,
area,
I mean
correct?
when in the morning and stuff like that, yeah, I go to the gas station by the house. Yeah,
Right. I
but
don't blame you.
and
And
normally
that
it's packed. But at night, at this time of night, no sir.
I
Matter of
don't blame
fact,
you.
y'all know who Marvin Winans is, pastor,
Yeah. Yes.
Grammy winner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He got robbed. Out here right at the gas station up the street. They robbed him for everything. Took him down to his drawers. And
What?
yes, this was some years ago. They took everything, his watches, all his jewelry,
And
took
that's the
his
neighborhood you
clothes,
come.
took his
That's the
shoes.
neighborhood you comfortable in.
Like I said, I'm gonna tell you like this, Giles. All
No,
right,
I'm
so
asking. I'm asking you. Is that the
well,
neighborhood you comfortable in?
I'm
Yes or no?
personally I'm personally comfortable where I'm
Okay,
at,
that's it.
right?
Then. No.
However, but I'm also smart. I'm not
Right.
gonna go at night at this time of night to
Right.
the gas station by the house. But
I see
then
that.
on the other hand, look, this something I may have told you before. Like growing up here, I'm used to people. I'm used to going. I was used to going out. having fun, but at some point in time, I
Mhm.
know it's gonna be gunshots. I know it's gonna be fights. I know
Mhm.
this when I go out every single time. But when I moved to Phoenix, I went first time I went to the club, they ain't pat nobody down or nothing. I'm like, damn, this
Right.
shit
They move
crazy.
different. Yeah,
I,
they move different.
yeah, I was like, damn, I was like, damn, this shit crazy. You know,
Mm,
I'm like,
yeah,
damn, because I'm used to a certain environment. So when I moved to
right.
Phoenix, it took a while before I changed. By the time you
No,
met me,
yeah.
I was more mellowed out. But
No, but
prior to
that's
that,
what I'm trying to tell you. That's not that's people.
no, it's
We
not
get
normal.
comfortable with
Right?
the
I feel
things
you.
that's not right, and that's what we're trying to explain. Even and it
No, you
falls
right.
into the PNB Rock situation to where people are just oh that he should have known where he was at, and he's and that's messed up. Like we can't. And then on a flip note, they'll call a person who doesn't want to deal with the ghetto per se as a sellout, or like with Jay-Z for years they got on Jay-Z because he won't go back to Marcy Projects. Like, come on
Right.
now.
Oh,
Like
exactly. Because, okay, so, but at the same time, can you blame him? Can
that's
you
what I'm
blame him?
saying. No, yeah,
Right.
exactly. Because the
Right.
way people are acting, and it's like that's people lose out, and then on top of that, you make the block hot. Then you
Exactly.
mess up establishments like that. Roscoe's. Oh yeah, they're gonna shut that down. That bit the state
And,
will take over that
and,
business and say
and,
because people getting murdered and shot up. I forget the exact
and,
name, but yeah,
Right.
they're
and,
gonna put a sanction on
and
it.
it's
And you know why? Do you know why?
What's that?
why.
I mean, do you know why they're gonna shut it down?
Like Nipsey store. Nipsey store shut down. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you having those
And they're
shootings and
gonna
stuff like
they're
that
gonna
happen, the
gentrify
state
the
will
area.
take your business. Yeah.
Yeah. And
And, so, and
because he's known,
Yeah.
he's a
yeah,
celebrity.
And see,
Yeah,
let me
he's
tell
a
you something.
celebrity. That's why.
He was from Philly, right?
Yeah, he's from
correct.
Philly. They say he had a piece of property in LA though.
Yeah,
Okay,
he lived in
okay.
LA for almost 5 years. That's why I said
Mhm.
he if he didn't know, he should have known the area he was in. Okay, there's a lot of different gangs. It just happens in that specific area.
Right,
But Roscoe's is a place where everybody goes anyway. So he should have went
right.
Right.
That's a
to a
well
Roscoe
known
somewhere
spot.
else. But I'm assuming because there's an airport very close by, he was either coming off a flight or he was going. You had your
Yeah,
Well,
chicken juice. She might have won.
for,
So
all right. So Roscoe's the
right.
one he went to. I believe that was the first Roscoe's, right? So
I'm not
the
sure. I don't
The
original
know.
airport.
Roscoe's. It's just like Lolo's in
Yeah.
Phoenix. You know,
Uh huh.
most people go to the original Lolo's, right? Versus the one in Scottsdale, because the original Lolo's food seemed to taste better for whatever reason. However, so it would be the same thing with the Roscoe's. That's the original landmark. People really know that spot. Its food seem to be better than the other Roscoe's, you know,
Right.
shit like
But
that. So
they
I
have
mean,
several
like this,
franchises. Yeah,
huh?
see, they had several franchises though.
Yes.
Like that wasn't the
Yeah,
only one, but that was the
right,
one
right,
closest to the airport
Yeah, but
because he
let's
was
not.
he was scheduled to leave. Like he was about to leave
Oh, he
from what the
was.
report says.
Yeah, but he was kind of heavy jewelry wise, right? That ain't the
right,
place to be heavy like that. One, two,
right, exactly.
Right.
you ain't got the type of people with you the right way. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go with the whole Stephen A. Smith with checking in because my whole thing with that is you could be checked in with one faction and they got beef with another faction and that'll be two
Right.
birds in one stone type of thing. So. Bottom line, and I like to be jeweled down myself, but you know what? I move accordingly. If I know I'm gonna be, first of all, I don't like to put myself in places where, not to saying it might go down, but you got foolish people like Free said, where I'll mess around and catch a bid. Because one, I don't got no room for error. But
Right.
bottom line, that little pretty girl right there, man, her dad is not there no more, and you know, mm, like I
And
said,
see,
it
right. That's you gotta think about too.
yeah,
Who you
man, that
leaving,
little
who
girl
you
right there,
leaving
that
behind?
and that's who he should have been thinking about. All of that. And not to mention,
Right.
remember I said he was beef, whether it was that day or the day before, you beefing with somebody online. You don't sleep on nobody. Because sleepers get
Exactly.
slept on. And
That's
and
Yep.
right.
you know, and he don't know who that guy he was beefing with online is connected with. He could have been one of the biggest, in fact, one of the gangs that's in that area. But we could be
Right.
all assuming it could be somebody that worked in there. That's seen a
Yeah.
lick.
It could have been anybody. Somebody in a
Yeah.
parking lot. Anything.
Yeah, but bottom line, let's not blame his lady because he
No,
posts.
I don't even blame her.
Thank you. Because I feel the same. And think about it. Let Empress say you go to a spot with your man, right? And you see your man
Mhm.
smoke a cigarette first. That's gonna give you the indication that you could do it, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what I was saying with her. Everybody's getting down on her, like Kodak Black talking about she need to kill herself and everything. When here it is, he did it first. She's just following suit.
right.
Yeah, like damn. Not to mention her baby daddy just got murdered. Like damn, have some type of compassion, man.
Exactly.
Like, man, I don't get these
Exactly.
motherfuckers. Man. Shit. Yeah, we just on some hateful stuff right now. Man, that gotta change.
Because
Yeah.
first of all, if you think logic, now let's think logic. Let's think as like you see all these law shows on the television, or these crime shows.
Yeah.
Let's think logic. Let's think about time. The time it's gonna take to pull up to that certain location with the necessary equipment, with the necessary location. You gotta think about time. What was the time from when she posted the picture to his time of death?
Well, he was there 40 something minutes, they
Do,
said. He was there
do it,
damn near
do
an
it.
hour.
Right. So do it add up. Then you gotta
Yeah.
think. You gotta think about most of the time. You gotta think about do these certain individuals who may have a vendetta, do they have a vehicle on hand? Do they gotta call somebody to wait? Then wait for the person to pull up, and then they all, you know what I'm saying, pull out. You know what I'm saying, drive off and pull up at the certain location. It's all
Mm-hmm.
type of things that you gotta put into consideration. So the time frame to me,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just logically thinking, it don't add up as to where if she posted a location or instead, posted a pic or whatever, it just don't add up for somebody to be already prepared to be like, yo, let this nigga right here. Nah,
Yeah, but
they could have pulled up and had somebody in the fucking parking lot. Like, oh shit, this nigga right here, yo, me call so and so and so.
yeah, but what if the dude he was remember I said he was beefing with somebody, right? It's online, right?
Exactly,
They laughing at
exactly.
him. So now he's already
So
geared up ready. Now you drop the
yeah,
location. Remember
and,
Cali, certain shit. The one
and
thing about Cali though, certain places
right,
they got traffic. So I'm thinking about what you just saying, Empress, because it's hard as hell to get. When I was down there, one of the locations I was going to, it was
Yeah.
20 minutes. But once it was in the afternoon, that 20 minutes turned to an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, you
So
right.
right.
That
yeah,
So
that
so
that LA
so
traffic is a different
so
beast.
and then you can't negate that motherfuckers gonna already know when you in town from the time you touch down. They know you
Yeah.
already in town.
yeah. But
Hmm.
he was living there. Yeah. But he was leaving. Yeah. Who's to say? Yeah, he was probably posting this whole damn day. You know how these dudes be doing nowadays, which is not smart. Whether you beefing or not, to me, you know.
Yeah, that's like me, for instance. When I go out of town, I
Yeah.
don't post shit until I get back.
That's a fact.
Hmm.
Nobody knows I'm gone until I get back.
That's a
Take notes,
fact.
everybody. Take
Same here.
notes. Take notes.
That's,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I
Or
said
like my
shit.
or like my homegirl said. She said, post it after you leave. That's what we
Yeah.
could have did.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean? You know how many people posted that they was going on vacation, and that, or they took pictures like, oh yeah, we here, and Cancun and shit like that. And when they get back, reach back home, and their whole shit broken into, their whole house broken into. Yeah,
You
like,
ain't lying, boy.
you
That's
can't do that. You can't do that. You
Hey
don't put your
Empress,
stuff on
hey
social
Empress,
media.
be quiet. Be quiet. We got robbed like that back in the days. Be quiet. it was
You cannot
it,
put your
it,
stuff on social
it
media
was
like
it
that.
wasn't it wasn't no
For real, you can't do that.
yeah. You tell the wrong people you going on vacation, you are not
Oh
lying,
yeah.
boy. They'll be up
For
in
Oh
your
yeah.
real.
joint. Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, them niggas out of town. Look,
Yeah.
you gotta watch your neighbors. Look, you gotta watch your neighbors when you step out the door and
Right.
go grocery shopping. You
Hey
gotta make
Empress, you
sure
want
you gotta make sure nobody
yeah.
outside looking like, damn, them niggas left. Yo, come on, yo, pull up right now. You gotta watch that. Like, come on.
Shit, even like so I think somebody here said it the other day. When you get like a new TV or something, you better crush that box up.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, real talk. I got a big TV, right? And I never, you know how they had a bulk pickup.
Mm-hmm.
I never took the box outside. That shit in my garage. That shit gonna be in my garage until I move.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
get
being
crazy,
real.
man.
Just like another thing, like I play my music loud, right? When I'm driving.
Uh-huh.
But when I get right by my house, I low that shit down. Nobody know I'm coming.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Especially
Definitely.
around this time, I'm pulling up in my driveway right now as we speak. And I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
another thing. What I always do when I come home every night, I
The
pull
people
all the way
surrounding
up.
you.
I pull all the way up, and I turn my bright lights on, make sure there ain't nobody in
Mm-hmm.
the backyard.
People
And
surrounding.
I
Before
pull
you,
up.
yep. People surrounding.
I do that every day when I come
I
home
do
from
that
work.
every time I step out. I peep my surroundings when I step out the door and when
Right.
I
Smart.
return. I
Yeah,
don't
take
play
notes,
that.
ladies. Yeah, you better do that.
I
Hey, do
don't
you
play
carry that
that.
mace with you, Empress?
Nah, I got something heavier than that.
Oh,
Fuck
you
the
got
me.
heavy. Ah, shit, there you
Fuck the
go.
me.
That's right. That's
Right.
one. Hey, that's one of my requirements.
Fuck the me.
Hmm.
That firearm. Yeah, we don't want no girls scared of
Damn
that
right.
firearm.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good.
Fuck
That's
out
a
of
good.
here.
That's a good thing. You got to hold your square down, especially females out
Mm-hmm.
there, man. You got to hold your square,
For
man.
real.
Yeah. But it's very sad what went down. But yeah, we about to tap out, hold it down. Want to shout out any people, Empress?
And shout out to you, Dr. Giles, of course. Big
Yes.
Freeze. You already know. My girl, MSC. I'm missing her tonight. She should have been in the building.
Right.
Okay, I'm missing her tonight.
Yeah, she's up
And
in the Bronx. Is on a late night, but she's probably
I
meditating, doing
know.
her damn kung fu chops.
Listen,
I love,
Yeah.
listen.
I love all, I love all y'all. Keep pushing that positivity, yo.
Yep, yep,
Yes.
for
Yes. You
sure,
got
for
the
sure.
NASA shirt on, Freeze. You on my program with that? I thought you ain't believe in the aliens like me, man. What's going on with
Oh
you?
yeah, man, come on now. I'm on it. I'm on that
Oh
tough.
shit. Yeah.
Man, I'm on that tough.
You
Yeah,
better
let me
be.
find
You
out.
better be free.
Hey, you
You
believe in
know.
aliens, Empress?
You know. Of course.
Okay,
Of
what you
course.
mean? Hey, what you mean? Of course, people be thinking I'm crazy and shit talking about aliens.
There's definitely other beings beside us. Are you crazy?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's
We
what's
Definitely.
gonna
up.
we gonna
Yeah,
have to do a show about that.
yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
that's
definitely
that's
do a
a
show
whole
about
other
the aliens.
different show.
For real. Yeah, that's a whole nother
Definitely.
rabbit hole we gotta go up for real. You know.
Right, right.
But hey, have a good night, everybody. We'll be
Hold on.
back in the morning. For the for It's That Time. Enjoy your day.